So I got this brother that's going to, talk about a lot of the issues with these females pulling paternity fraud. And a lot of these issues have a lot of men that saw these things and say, oh, hell no, I don't want nothing to do with no American women. Let's review it.
Anywhere from 5 to 30% of the general population, men are raising and paying for children that are not theirs and don't know.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that has happened so many times. Men are told that's your kid. They'll pay child support up to 18 and find out later that wasn't even wasn't even the daddy.
According to the American Association of Blood Banks, between 25 and 30% of the males who are accused of being the father, they take a paternity test and find out they did not do it.
Are you for mandatory DNA testing at birth?
I am absolutely on record as saying that if we want to prevent the problem of having men challenge paternity later down the road, then let's apply a proactive solution. Automatic DNA testing at birth would work to help two things. One, we would assure that the right parents were named on the birth certificate. Two, it would stop paternity fraud and take the profit out of paternity fraud.
Now, boy, a lot of females don't want to hear that. Like, all men support automatic DNA testing, because what also something that he's not saying that I'll say, a lot of times when a child support case is brought up and the dudes say, oh, well, sure, I don't think that's my kid, so I need a DNA test. So then that holds up the case, because now they got to do a DNA test. If you do the DNA test right then and there, then you couldn't do that, right? You already would know with the state that that's your child, right? You're on the birth certificate. What the issue is with a lot of these women is that the DNA will expose they dirt that they do, right? And some of them really think that they'll get away with, and some of them have, with trying to pit another man's child on their boyfriend or their husband. And they be knowing the whole time, because like I say, women lie very well, fellas. Women lie so well because they multitask better than we do. They don't have, like I said, men, we don't lie very well. We really don't. We get caught up so easy. When women lie so good that they'll believe their own lie half of the time. And they have no problem taking lies to the grave.
But so many women's groups say this wouldn't be fair. You're acting like you don't trust the mother. Why do you think they say that?
Because they don't trust the mother. They don't. And this is why a lot of the men have said, you know what? I'm not dealing with these issues. I saw what happened to my partner over here. And look how he got done wrong with the child support system. I saw what happened to this one with a divorce. I'm not dealing with these American women, and I'm not dealing with American laws when it comes to relationships. Let me go down to that doggone passport office, because I'm not dealing with this crap.
It's a red herring. It takes away from the focus of, well, who's the one person who has all of the information about potential fathers or the paternity candidates? It is the child's mother. And currently, in most places, she has no duty to disclose that, well, wait a minute. Well, my husband's not really my child's father. My boyfriend is. Like, well, wait, lady. But you're married. You forgot that you were married? No. But thanks to no-fault divorce laws, she can get the house, the property, alimony, and child support, and then move the boyfriend into the house.
Yep. Yes, she sure can. She sure can. Oh, yes, she can. And this is why a lot of men have said, I am not getting married in the United States of America. A lot of these men have said, I believe in marriage. Oh, I believe in it. But I do not believe in these laws that's on the books. I don't believe in that. And shout out to the lead attorney. Shout out to him. Lead attorney said, if you're going to do it, then you better have a strong prenuptial agreement before. And he said, make sure to try to do it a year or so before, and make sure she has an attorney that can read it and you have an attorney. That way she can't come up later telling me, oh, I was coerced to sign that. And these modern women, you bring them a prenuptial agreement. I don't want to sign that. So it's like, what's the point? What is the point? This is why these men say, okay, I'll go get me a wife from overseas and I'll just stay over there with her. I can't deal with these American laws, because these American laws are mostly westernized laws, I would say, because you go to Canada or any kind of Western country, they're about all the same with this no-fault divorce. That's unheard of. In the African countries, for sure. In some of these Caribbean countries, Asian countries, Latin American countries, that no-fault divorce, what? The woman can take everything from you? Oh, no. The Western world is not conducive for men.
People,
She tell the truth.
the system doesn't make it easy. So speaking of the system, what are you doing, or what have you done to help change some of these laws that are so unfair to men?
Well, it's actually unfair to men, women, and children. See, I'm the guy that's officially on record saying that every child deserves to know the truth about their heritage, their ancestry. And you can't do that when you only rely on verbal representations, just take somebody's word for it. Oh, yeah, that's your dad. Yeah, but he looks like the FedEx guy. Oh, no. Well, actually, it could be the milkman. Well, no, we no longer have a milkman, but here's the problem. I have been very instrumental in raising the public awareness on the issue of paternity fraud as a problem that needs to be corrected.
And good job on you, brother. Good job. Because somebody needs to do that, because these females be out here lying. They lie. They lie. Come on, hit them, Candy.
The lies.
There you
the
go.
Lies,
This bitch,
the
I'm
lies.
telling you, trifling.
They are trifling. They be laying down these different men and come up with these babies, and then one of you good brothers, so they decide to, they'll play a game. They was already pregnant, get you to sleep with them, and like within the same time period, they already knew they were pregnant. Get you to bust in them, and then tell you, oh, look, I'm pregnant. Like, oh shoot, man. Okay, well, we having a baby. Okay, well, shoot, mama, I'm having a baby. Females to pull a stunt like that. And you thinking the whole time you got this female pregnant, and she was already pregnant when she came to you. She had found out, but she heard wanted you to man, please. And then you'll sit there behind up here raising a kid that's not even yours, because you just an overall good dude. This has happened to a lot of men. This is why men that say no. I don't want to. Listen, you got some brothers who are passport bros that don't even want to date American women no more. Period. When they come back to the States, they say, I'm good. I'm not even dating you. Because I just don't, it's too much to come with you. Some of them own that. I mean, some of them I think it's kind of extreme, my opinion. It's kind of extreme, but some of them own that. I just think that you need to learn how to be a good judge of character. And I guess for me, because I come a little bit more old school, we had to read character a lot more with women. Because we didn't have like apps and all that stuff. You actually had to get out there. And you actually had to talk to a female. You had to see what she owned, ask certain questions, because it could take you, for me, I can read you in 1 to 5 minutes. It don't take me long. But unfortunately, some of these guys don't have that due to the internet. So for them, like actually going to other countries, they actually have to kind of get out there a lot more. Even though they got apps there, but you still got to get out there a whole lot more in these other countries than you do here in America. And the delusion and socialization of certain things, etc. So, yeah, it's very, very. And I'm telling you, as a man who paid child support, I have not had no issues with child support. I completed my child support. I will gladly tell you, brothers, I was paying $1,046 a month in child support a month when I was paying. For one child. For one. At one point in time, I was paying close to $1,500 a month in child support. For one. When they raised my child support and everything, they raised it up, and then once they raised it up, because they did me so wrong. I remember going into court having a surplus of $1,500. And because it was some back and forth we were doing at the time years ago in 2016, they put in the new child support, and then they backdated it to the time we were going back and forth. It put me in the hole by what, $7,000. Like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, why? You just want me to owe something. Why? You know what I'm saying? I never owed anything. Man, the judge even told me that he commended me because he don't see too many men coming into child support court with a surplus. So I went on ahead and I just knocked all that out. I paid all that up. I knocked that out. Got right back in the surplus again. You know what I'm saying? And I paid my thing off. But now understand, I was married to my son's mother. So I just didn't make no random kid. I never had a kid unless I was married. Just bottom line. But paying what I'm paying, what I paid in child support, that's not the average payment. The average payment for child support is like $300 a month. Average. So I don't really have a lot of sympathy for a guy complaining about $500 a month child support when I was paying, $1,046 a month for one. Some of y'all may be paying that for 3 or 4 kids, right? But I made sure to pay all my stuff up, right? I got my letter from the Attorney General, say, hey, I'm done. I had got one refund of $1,900 from the Attorney General. Then I had got another payment refund of another $900 because that's how much I was over. Because when you're over, they send you checks back at the end. They don't keep your money, fellas. So I always say, especially those of you who got kids that are passport bros, get ahead on your child support a little bit. That way you don't ever have no issues or no problems. So, but yeah, all these laws in America and all that paternity fraud crap that's going on, yeah, that's gonna make a lot of men say, I'm good on kids, because and for sure, men, get a DNA test. Get a DNA test. And listen, you can test that child and yourself. You could demand a test. Don't sign a birth certificate definitely if you unsure. If you don't think that's your child, you say, hey, I don't know about that. I don't trust this female. Get a DNA test. It's much cheaper because once you can sign that birth certificate and get on the hook paying child support, you'll regret it. But y'all let me know what y'all think what this brother had to say. Fellas, protect yourself.